Hello, beautiful, blessed souls. Welcome to Brainy Twin Gemini. If you're new, welcome. First and foremost, I want to thank you all so much for the love, the likes, the subs, the comments, the sense of community on our channel. It really warms my heart, and I love you all so, so much. So a little bit about myself. I'm a twin back in physical essence of my twin. We came together, we went into separation, and then we came back into each other. I'm a messenger on this journey. I'm meant to debunk the myths, the untruths out there, and just come to you with the truth of what this journey truly is about. I primarily channel everything in my journal, all the energy that I'm feeling, and the cards I use strictly for pictorial purposes, and to be quite honest, my own entertainment purposes, because the cards always resonate with my journal. So I'm gonna go through a few things, and I get up very early in the morning, before 5 a.m. And sometimes when I get up, not all the time, I have this message that is plaguing me, and it's energy. And the energy I have is the masculine, predominantly channel masculine energy, has deep regret because they never told you how they truly felt. And again, this just keeps regurgitating within myself. So I feel like this message is a very important message for you. I feel like there's a sign of changes coming. Everything that you are praying or working for is now coming into fruition. And the law of attraction and manifestation is working. You're coming into the light, and there's death and rebirth. Death of old patterns, cycles, ego, and rebirth into a new you, and a change in this beautiful, beautiful twin flame dynamic. So again, I do everything. In the message in the cards always resonates with my journal. I do 4 cards. What's in the masculine's heart space as of a moment? If they could say anything to their beautiful feminine energy, what would it be? And the overall energy of this beautiful connection. So the masculine energy primarily is having a deep sense of regret for not telling you how they truly felt. There's so much more. I'll just let the cards guide the message. And again, this is what's in the masculine's heart space as of the moment. And I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. Thank you. I cannot believe this. It's 3, I'll take it. It's too many. I'm going to ask for 3 cards, please. Thank you. I cannot believe this. Sorry, see, it's out of my own entertainment purposes. It's 2. I'm taking them. If you're new, you'll learn that. First of all, these cards, I'm guided by God for sure. I cannot believe the way that these come out. They always resonate with my journal. And yeah, it's truth is truth. So dreams are very, very prevalent right now with the masculine energy. They're dreaming of the feminine energy constantly, which is a very good sign, because the more frequent dreams that you have of each other, the closer you're coming to each other in physical essence, if that's what you want. Some of you may navigate along the journey and you have a sense of self-love for yourself, and you just get to the point where you're so in harmony and bliss and balance with yourself that the masculine is really no longer focus in your life. Believe it or not, you do get to that point. Self-worth. This has to do with this regret and not telling you how they truly feel. It primarily stems from their self-worth, and they felt like they were never good enough for the divine feminine. To them, you're a goddess, a princess, and a queen, and they have so much turmoil in their life, and they grew up with self-worth issues, which many do, unfortunately, and they're wrestling with their self-worth, and that's why they couldn't truly tell you how they truly felt. I cannot believe this card came out. I specifically wrote this down. I specifically said regret, This stuff can't be cheated, nor do I ever want to cheat it. But they do have this sense of regret. The sense of regret is because they felt so strongly, they felt a love so deep within their soul that they did not tell the feminine how they truly felt. And that's probably because of their mask of ego. And the ego interferes. And it will always interfere when you come into each other. It's that ego. And, it's the mask. This false sense of self that we have. And their ego, their mask, was preventing them from giving you the truth of what was in their heart and what was in their soul. But the mask is coming off, and it's being peeled back layer by layer, and it's beautiful. But when I just can't believe this. This is almost like word for word what I have in the energy field right now. So beautiful, beautiful message. They love you very much, feminine. Just know that it's tough if you're in physical separation. I know, I've been there. They do have a deep sense of longing and regret right now. Primarily, as I said, because they didn't tell you how they truly felt. And so it's a different type of message. I'm going to ask for 4 cards. I'm going to ask for 3 cards, please. Cards, please. Thank you. I cannot. This is too much. I'm going to ask for 1 card, please. Thank you. Okay. So this is what's in their heart space as of the moment. You are my best friend. You are best friends. When you come to each other, in whatever form you come to each other, you just naturally, effortlessly flow together. You fit like a glove. Everything that you speak of, it's like, oh, it could be a concert, it could be a movie, it could be a book, it could be anything. And it's like, no, that's my favorite movie. No, that's my favorite band. I was at that concert you were at. It's, you finish each other's sentences. And the masculine energy it feels like the feminine energy is their best friend. They cannot relate to anybody like they can relate to you. And it's most beautiful. All of these go together. We've got the mask here. I'm peeling away the layers of my false self, and I'm struggling to let go of my ego. These all go together. There's a huge struggle. And, many of us navigate life with a mask on, unfortunately. And when we start to peel away those layers of our mask, we really see the beauty in ourselves, but we also see the beauty of the world that we live in. And sometimes there's a huge disappointment because all we've navigated in our life, in our path, our journey, whatever it may be, you realize that life is a lie. And all these labels are specific labels, and you start to come to the truths, and you start to recognize the beauty in everything, but most of all yourself. And we are triggering each other. So if you're new to this journey, it's about energy. It's at the soul level. It's outside of the physical body. It's you trigger each other, good and bad, up and down, sideways, which way you want to go. You trigger each other. I don't feel like there's bad triggers right now. I do feel like the masculine energy is feeling this deep sense of regret, and maybe the feminine energy is feeling that energy, or that vice versa. The feminine energy could be in a low vibration, and they may be transferring or triggering that energy with the masculine energy, which is causing them to feel this regret. Good stuff, because they need to feel a sense of regret, because they should have been truthful. Sorry. But it's not easy, right? Because the ego always wants to interfere, and when you come into each other, the masculine energy struggles with ego because they're predominantly masculine, and there's no way, I can love this person this quickly. So if they could say anything to their beautiful feminine, what would it be? I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. Thank you. Yes, there's definitely this going on. It's too many. I'm going to ask for 3 cards, please. Oops, 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 oops. Okay. 3 cards, please. I can't rush the process, sorry folks. They have to come the way they're meant to come. I'm going to ask for 3 cards. Thank you. Well, that's 2, sorry. 3 cards, please. Thank you. Normally, when I ask politely, I get them. So, there's a lot of dreaming going on. There's a lot of daydreaming. The masculine energy is dreaming of you in their sleep state, in their unconscious state, but they're also dreaming of you during the day. So as they navigate throughout their day, they're driving a vehicle, they're at work, they're dreaming of a life that they want to have with you. And they're just kind of like having these like fantasies of spending the rest of the life with you. And it's beautiful. There's some spying going on. It's not a bad spying. It's never a bad spying. It's a loving spying. It's not a stalker spying. They're curious. They're curious as to what the feminine is up to. They're looking at your social media accounts. They may be even setting up some bogus account to just see what you're up to, because they love you. It's nothing stalkerish. It's nothing bad, because many of them have this sense of regret, and you know I don't want to say the word coward, but like fear is ego, and they just were not ready to tell you how they felt, but they're spying on you. They're just making sure, you're still available. Truth here. And that's exactly it. They want to tell you they're sorry for not telling you the truth of how they truly felt, but the truth is coming to you. And whatever mechanism, whatever form it may be, pay attention, please, because the truth will come to you always. And they weren't truthful with how they felt about you. And just to give you an example, when my twin and I went our separate ways, my twin said he was moving to another country. And I was just devastated, heartbroken, like gut-wrenched. I don't even know how to articulate it into words. And it wasn't a bad ending, but it wasn't the ending that I expected. And then he never ended up leaving the country. And a few days later, he wished me a happy birthday, and that was the last word we spoke for, over a year and a half. And it's just, they're not ready to face the truth. Both of us, my twin and I, are predominantly masculine energy. So there is that wrestle in that fight of ego and balance. So the truth, they're very, very sorry, feminine energy, but the truth is coming out. And they're deeply confused. They're confused for a number of reasons. The confusion resides around the love that they have for you. The regret. They're utterly confused right now. Divine, God, universe, however you resonate, is slapping them silly right now. And pushing them to move forward. And I love it all so much. These dreams are important. Pay attention. If you can, get up and write them down. There's meanings in our dreams. Yeah. But new beginnings, change, endings, it's all great. I remember when I was going through this, I was like, if I had known this was a twin flame, which I never even knew what a twin flame was, I would have taken 2 steps backwards, turned and ran for dear life, because it's difficult. It's not a Cinderella story. And some just will stay, unfortunately, trapped in ego. And we're just meant to message the truth here to get you out of that ego and get you back into the physical essence of each other, because you're a powerhouse when you're together. So again, different message. If they could say anything to you, what would they say? And they're meditating unconditional love. They know what unconditional love is. They never knew what it was until they came into your essence. So they're meditating unconditional love. That could be your trigger. You balance my heart chakra. This is one thing, and again, this is, if you're new to this journey, your heart chakras can simultaneously open together. And you feel this sense of fluttering in your heart, this trembling in your body. It is one of the most beautiful experiences you will ever endeavor in your lifetime. I just know when my heart chakra opened, it was like the most amazing thing. And I feel like our heart chakras do align and energetically align and open. And that is one of the most significant events on this journey. Because from that moment forward, even though you're in physical separation, you just are navigated, you're guided by the light. And I love it so much. And our love flows through our soul energetically and effortlessly. That's the unconditional love. That's the best friends. The masculine energy just knows, and they love you to infinity. And they want you to know that. It's a tough journey for sure. It's very confusing, and one thing I can always say, and I always say, if were to send me an email and ask me if this is my twin, I would never tell you that this is your twin. That comes within your gut, your intuition, your guide. If you've been guided here to this channel, then it's a very good indication that you have a twin flame. And this is the overall energy. I love this so much. And I'm going to ask for 3 cards, please. I'm going to ask for 1 card. So this is the overall energy of the twin flame dynamic. And I'm going to ask for 1 card, please. I love this so much. Okay. Very, very good message. Offer. There's offers coming. Many of you are navigating back to each other, to the light. I keep getting this light. This word light. Masculine is prepared to make an offer. Offer to you. Feminine energy, and it's beautiful. This is a spiritual journey. If you see the heart, it's a journey of the heart and a journey of the soul, believe it or not. And you see all of these roads, and there's so many different paths you can take. And you have to find the path of the light, the path of the truth, and the path of your inner guide, your gut. It's also a healing journey. And some of the masculine energy is healing from some of these karmic explosions and blow-ups and breakups. And they have to heal. Just be patient. And it's a healing journey. You trigger each other to heal some of those deep, deep-seated wounds that you have. Many of you, not all, what resonates, resonates, what doesn't, doesn't, have lived with a lot of trauma and a lot of grief and hardship. And you do this, and what a beautiful gift this is. Your twin is brought to you to heal you, to show you what love truly looks like, and to heal those wounds, so that you don't live a life of darkness. You live a life of light. And I love it so much. And breaking free. And there's so many representations of this card. Breaking free of ego. Breaking free of karmic cycles. Breaking free of toxic people. Breaking free of the illusion of separation. And knowing that you're one. And that you're always energetically connected. And nothing can sever that energetic soul bond that you have. And I think maybe that's one of the caveats here, is just to break free of that illusion of separation. Because sometimes when you focus on separation, physical separation, the more you invite that into your life. So beautiful message, as always. And lastly, different message, overall energy. I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. 3 cards, please. If it's 3, I'll take it. No. 3 cards. Thank you. I cannot wait to explore the world together. Predominantly masculine energy, because they are daydreaming, and they're daydreaming of the life they want to have with you. So it's beautiful. Both. When I was in your physical presence, I was my true authentic self, best friends. When you came to each other, the ego was gone. When you're together, the ego doesn't exist. But when you're apart from each other physically, that's when the ego starts to, I want to say, taunt you, you know? And I always want to say the ego is Satan or the devil, because it prevents you from sharing the most beautiful love that you are meant to have. So it's beautiful. And when we met, there was instant soul recognition. My soul is in shock. Absolutely. Soul shock, instant soul recognition. When your eyes meet for the first time, it's hard to articulate into words what happens, but your soul just, I don't know, just is being shaken and awakened, and it puts you into shock. And I'm seeing the signs and the synchronicities. Predominantly masculine here. They're seeing the signs, they're seeing the things, they're being pushed to make an offer, even if it is a simple communication of hello, how are you? Momentum, beautiful, change, beginnings, endings. And I love it all so much. Now, I want to give you wisdom, different cards. This is how, overall energy of the twin flame dynamic. I just love these cards so much. They're beautiful. And I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. If it's 4, I'll take it. It's not. 4 cards, please. 4 cards. I'm sorry, folks. It's just, they have to fall out when they're meant to fall out. I love this. If it's 3, I'll take it, and it is. Thank you. So sometimes the cards come out because the message hasn't been heard, if they come out again, or you're divinely guided to this message. I love this. Higher power. Number 4, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful crown chakra. The higher power. You're coming into your higher self, your higher sense of yourself. Not only that, what I resonate is the higher power, the powers that may be, whether it be God, universe, or divine, however you resonate, brought you in together. And the higher power of God has everything to do with this. I don't care what you say. I know I was divinely guided. And the most important thing I never lost was the faith. The moment you lose your faith is the moment you lose the connection. And it's truly, truly the truth. The tribe, number 8, 4 and 4 is 8, double that. There's somebody in your tribe, your soul tribe, your tribe, that is a wolf in sheepskin. And it's time for you to look at the tribe and your associations and see if they're serving your soul. And if not, you need to politely walk away in a loving way. Also, too, find a soul tribe, like-minded people, because this is such a complex journey that not very many people understand the twin soul journey. And when you try to explain it to them, they look like you have two heads, you're an alien or whatever. So find like-minded people, share your, your concerns, your ups, your downs, whatever. You can send me an email anytime, brainy-twin-gemini69@gmail.com. I will try to answer, try to give you messages, do whatever I can to help you along the journey. I get several hundred emails, so please be patient, and I will try and get to them as I have time. I do work full time. Clean it up. This clean it up is the endings, the deaths, cleaning up all loose ends, and having that new beginning, change, momentum forward, beautiful. But you have to clean it up, and you can't do things in a low vibration. You have to do it in a high vibration. So, I feel like there might have been a blow up, or I don't know, a blow up in a family, or just friends or something. You just have to clean up and move forward and leave the garbage behind. And no place like home. And it's number 50. And when I always feel like I love this card is when if you come into physical essence of each other, it feels like you've come home. It's a very strange phenomenon, and you'll be navigating your life looking for something that's been missing. You've had karmic partnerships, you've had maybe marriages and relationships, but it doesn't feel like there's love there. Don't get me wrong, but it's just there's something there missing. And when you come into your twin, it's like, I'm home, and it's such a beautiful feeling. And you know what I mean by that. If you are a twin, I'm gonna give you one healing card, because this is just energy and something that we could work on in order to get a greater sense of peace within, a greater sense of love within. And I'm going to ask for one card, please. One card. Thank you. I cannot believe this, how this happens. Like, there's so many different decks and the cards come out. It's again, I don't want to reiterate the same message. 35, 3 and 5 is 8. When you're with each other, you feel this home, this complete, this sense of longing, this yearning is gone. And it's beautiful, and I love it all so much. And lastly, I am going to give you a beautiful message to take with you today, this evening, wherever you may be. And I'm going to ask for one card, and there it goes. The front, back, and it says, be still, listen, feel, and just be. Have you forgotten what is truly important? When you pass from this world, all you take with you is your soul and the beautiful memory it holds. Yes, break free. Just be still and listen and just break free. Let it go. Let go of your ego. That's probably one of the hardest things to do, because our ego always wants to win. And, life is not a competition, it's a gift. So that's all I have for you, folks. If this resonates, kindly thumbs up, hit the notification bell, comment, sub. I'd love for you to be part of our loving vibe. And again, I want to thank you all so much for the love, the likes, the subs. It truly does warm my heart. Have a great day, folks.